Yeah, I think that's cool that someone who already had the world record introduced you to it, kind of brought you into it, like, hey, check this out. And now you've surpassed him. You have all three world records. Obviously, like, it's probably not a crazy like mental setup to do a 15-minute run or an hour run. What was your mental setup like to do a what was it, 33 hours or 34-hour
Yeah.
run to get this marathon score? Like,
Oh my
how
gosh.
did you prepare for that?
So I can touch on there's a mental place you have to get to for the 15 hour and the 1 hour. And I say that because as a, uh, as somebody who is, I'm not the owner of the machine. And so that game, it's 41 years old. And so how well you do, regardless of how well you play, can be dictated by the ebbs and the flows of the machine, whether or not a switch in the back of the machine is tightened just ever so slightly. I think a couple weeks ago, I was going for the 15-hour record or 15-minute record, and the ball was not registering for the life of me. That I guess in hole five, our machine needed to have some maintenance to it, but just hadn't been done. And so I'd be on pace for world records for the 15 minutes, and I would just never get it because on the fourth loop that I have, ball, oops, you didn't get it. But in terms of the points record, I think it with this particular instance, it was very hard, and it's not necessarily the run itself. What happened was, I guess we started on Sunday for this run. I guess what's the day? Today's the 30th, or today's the first. So we started on the our first attempt was on the 23rd of June, and we got 2 hours in, and we found that essentially the game hadn't been used, had not was not accustomed to somebody like me playing it, and it's not a flex or anything like that, but it's just the way how many times that machine gets to go to 10 it was very far and few between. So there were problems with the machine that they just never got the chance to experience and to fix. And so 2 hours into the run, we just kind of scrap the run, and we have to, we come back to it and we try again on Monday. And the way that the rules are set up, it says that you aren't allowed to touch the